Action.
This will seem completely insane, but Sound of Freedom, a shit movie that might actually be QAnon propaganda, has made more money at the US box office than Fast X, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Yes, this is a movie starring noted religious nut Jim Caviezel of the Passion of the Christ fame, who once appeared at an alt-right COVID conspiracy conference to warn people about adrenochroming.
The adrenochroming of children, look, where we're at right now, hopefully we need your prayers.
What's adrenochroming, you ask? Well, it's a favourite conspiracy theory of QAnon loonies who allege liberal elites are trafficking children so their adrenal glands can be harvested, which are apparently the key to eternal youth.
Sorry, what?
It is, of course, unhinged. Caviezel doubled down on adrenochroming in a podcast with Steve Bannon, who you might recall as the reanimated corpse Donald Trump once had in his administration.
The whole adrenochrome empire, this is a big deal.
Now, it is entirely possible that Caviezel has more pulling power at the box office than Tom Cruise, Vin Diesel and Harrison Ford, but maybe there's something else at play here that explains Sound of Freedom's success.
It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen.
The film positions itself as an examination of child trafficking, which is based on the purportedly true story of Tim Ballard, a Mormon who started an organisation that claims to have rescued thousands of people from traffickers. Caviezel plays Ballard in the film, and the plot follows him to Colombia, where he embarks on an elaborate sting operation that rescues dozens of children who are being sold to pedophiles. Directed by Alejandro Monteverde, the film is overly long at 131 minutes, mind-numbingly dull, with nonsensical writing and hammy performances reminiscent of a bad midday movie.
Hear that? That's the sound of freedom.
So why has this ordinary movie made so much money? Well, Ballard's status as a Trump insider, the former president appointed Ballard to an advisory council on human trafficking in 2019, might be a big part of it. Trump held screenings of the film, and alt-right media outlets and QAnon groups have vociferously endorsed it. Monteverde denies his film is a mouthpiece for conspiracy theorists, and to be fair, it was written before QAnon really became a thing. But there can be no doubt the movie plays into their hands. It perpetuates an exaggerated myth about the prevalence of child trafficking, and it misrepresents how it happens, i.e. depicting kidnapping by strangers as the primary vehicle, when experts say children are more likely to be trafficked by people they know. The Mormon-owned Angel Studios, which is the production house behind the film, admitted recently the film fictionalised aspects of child trafficking. It's easy to see how Sound of Freedom has gained traction in the partisan political climate of America. It'll be fascinating to see how it performs in Australia. Sound of Freedom gets 1 star.